All right, so most of the talk we've heard about coronavirus vaccine has been about the Pfizer and the Moderna vaccine, but there are other, formulas in the pipelines.
And as Erica Zucco is going to show us, one center helping to produce those is right here in Texas.
We've reported on how getting people vaccinated could get more people back to work, but manufacturing the vaccines themselves could also lead to more jobs in Texas. Texas A&M University's Center for Innovation in Advanced Development and Manufacturing was reserved by the federal government to help accelerate vaccine production. The facility in College Station was designed after another national health crisis.
It's one of the potentially largest ones in the United States for manufacturing vaccines, and it was designed originally around the flu pandemic.
Now the center's chief manufacturing officer says it's becoming a hub where Texans can get exposed to a growing medical manufacturing industry.
Is to getting them trained to be the first line to move into some of these jobs.
Meanwhile, immunizations with the first approved vaccines are already underway, with expectations it could eventually help some Texans get back to work. But A&M's Director of Research at the Center for Retailing Studies, Dr. Venki Shankar, says some of the remote work and retail changes we've seen over the past year are likely to stick.
Buy online, pick up in store, curbside pickup, and it's not just in retail. We're talking about online education, which is expanded rapidly, even telehealth in healthcare.
To hear our full interviews, download the Commerce Street podcast. You can find it on Apple or Spotify, or go to kens5.com/Commerce Street. For KENS 5 Eyewitness News, I'm Erica Zucco.